Is AI gonna replace designers? Don't worry about that. No, AI won't replace the designers, but designers who use AI will replace those who don't. I believe AI won't be able to give you the final product. Instead, it helps you to make an initial draft and just escape from the blank paper or blank artboard, and also increase your work efficiency and save you a ton of time. Blank paper is scary for most people, but ChatGPT helps us as designers to have our initial ideas structured in a clear way, and also it gives us so many other ideas and alternative options. In this video, I'll talk about how to use ChatGPT for our UX UI design workflow, and I'll give you some of the prompts that you can use for your UX design work and overall with your communication with clients or creating your user flows or for your design systems. And you can also copy the templates and prompts from the description below the video. So let's dive in. The first one is generating a checklist for your UI design work. So what I mean by that, for example, if you want to create a sign up screen with a ChatGPT, you can easily generate a comprehensive essentials of the design elements for your screen, such as a user flow, accessibility requirements, color scheme ideas, typography, consistency, and usability. So let's go to see how it works. Okay, so for example, I have this prompt here: create a checklist for UI elements for a perfect screen or feature in a table. So I can say, for example, for a login screen, is it login or login? Okay, here we go. Sure, here's the checklist. So for example, username, email field, password field, and input, and you can see the description here as well. It also have the requirements here for you, which is great. Remember me, checkbox. This is amazing, and accessibility features are also here, privacy policy, and I mean, this is not final. Just put your own imagination and creativity to it as well and see if it makes sense regarding the context. The second prompt is for creating user flows for your UX design work. So how it goes, I want you to picture this. For example, you created a mobile application or a product. It's great. It has a really impressive design. It's so good on the paper or on Figma. But when you check the data analytics, users want to stick around much and your drop-off rate is too high. You're wondering what's the reason. This is where creating user flows comes in. It's the key to know how users interact with your product. What are the exact steps that they're taking in order to complete the task and achieve their goal. It helps you identify the pain points and ultimately improve the overall user experience. So by mapping out the user journeys from ChatGPT, you can get so many insights into their goals, their actions, and potential blockers on their way. And here how you can use ChatGPT. So let's try this. Can you create a user flow for a video editing app? Okay, here you can see that it's generating the user flows. This is amazing. User registration, user login, home screen, and after success login, and the steps that user needs to take for each screen. So you can also be more specific and ask to give you the user flows for example, one screen for home screen or for a specific task. For example, can you give me user flows for creating an email or creating a note? So you can be more specific for that. Here I'm more general. The third prompt is about promoting and generating design systems. So design systems are very important for your product to increase the efficiency and ensure that there's a consistency across your design work. But creating one is so complex and time consuming. So that's why, for example, there are so many other platforms and other companies that provide their design system to us to just use that as the template and start off from that. You can use ChatGPT to just create your design system. It can cover typography, color scheme, layout grids, iconography, the components, guidelines, for example, buttons, input fields, and all of the necessary atoms and design patterns for your product. Okay, let's try this. The prompt is write a design system documentation for button, for example, represent in a table with the states hover, active, focus, disabled. Okay, let's see. And describe the design tokens as well. This is amazing, guys. It also gives us design tokens and the description for each state. Number 4 is for generating color palettes. By using the power of AI, ChatGPT can develop a range of colors that are tailored to your brand's personality and style, saving you so much time and money. Here's the next one. Can you suggest primary, secondary, tertiary colors for an app or website represent in a table? So you can say, for example, for a fitness app. So it gives you some color ideas for your color palette, and the reasons are underneath. The fifth one is about preparing user interview questions for your UXR or user research. You can prepare questions like a pro, like a design researcher pro. You can get insights on the best questions to ask and also how to structure your interview. So the prompt for this one is generate a user interview questions for, and here you can put your idea. We can say, for a meal plan, for a healthy meal plan website. It creates the questions. It's really helpful. The next one is creating user personas for your marketing campaigns or your mobile app or your product or whatever you are looking to have personas for. You can understand your audience better and building real life personas. You can gain valuable insights on the demographic behaviors and motivations. So, can you create a user persona for healthy meal plan website? Okay, it gives us the personas with all of the demographics and the interests and all of the details for our persona. You can see that their goals, challenges, behaviors. Oh my god. Okay, the next one is for copywriting. So using ChatGPT for writing UX copy. I personally am tired of using lorem ipsum on my UI designs. I believe that ChatGPT can be extremely helpful in copy. Obviously, you can easily generate personalized and high quality text copy that perfectly fits your brand voice and your target audience, because you can just ask it to have the copy match to whatever your brand or product is about. So this one is you're a UX writer now. We're telling ChatGPT who it is, and then generate 10 versions of 404 error messages for a fitness app. Oops, it looks like you took a wrong turn. Let's get back on the track together. And it's funny that it's very creative as well. You can also tell it to have a friendly voice or have a professional voice of tone as well. But the final one is speaking with annoying clients and communicating with someone who doesn't understand your needs. For example, write emails or email replies to whoever making difficulties for your business. in terms of like project payments. For example, the client needs to make a payment for you and you delivered the final project, but you're still waiting. We can make a professional and very tactful email for you. Negotiate with a client who hasn't paid me the final amount even after delivering the project. Can you generate a message I can send him? Here is the message. This is amazing. I hope this email finds you well. The project was delivered on time and met all of the requirements, but the final payment has not been received yet. So the tone is also very professional. And yeah, I hope that these prompts are gonna be useful for you to just accelerate your UX design workflow and save your time. For me, ChatGPT is so life-changing and I'm so excited for the future possibilities. Get the prompts in the description below this video, and don't forget to share your thoughts with me in the comments below and let me know which one did you use. Thank you so much guys for watching this video until the end. See you in the next video. Bye.